That was so soft. It was like flaccid.
Should we whisper?
Okay. Welcome to Top and Bottom.
My name is Frederic.
My name is Kiana.
Today we are sleeping over. We're doing... I don't know.
We're doing Pillowtalk.
It's like 12 at midnight and our parents are asleep.
And
like,
you're watching a movie in the living room.
Yeah, we're watching a white screen, 10 hours for lighting. So maybe this isn't the best visual podcast today.
We have our Snuggies on.
Yeah, we're matching. We're pink and blue. We're the gender norms. I'm dressing up as the gender norm this year.
For Halloween. That'd be funny. Yeah, so we're just going to talk about whatever.
Yeah, you've all been asking you've all wanted this.
Were you going to say the word vehemently?
No, I said you've all been asking for this very much.
Oh.
I was trying to say that, but I was going to say very, very.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just finished our mukbang for with Burger King, so we are very incoherent, and
let's just get into it.
Yeah. You want to start us off?
I mean, what's on my mind?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me? Yeah.
How have you been?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just thinking about mineral water.
Yeah, no, you literally...
I don't get it. What makes it like mineral water?
They
all
just
water has minerals. You're telling me like...
I think it's marketing.
I mean, yeah, I believe it,
but I know they do have different minerals. Like
there's different types of water, and that upsets me because how can there be?
Do you remember when Blackwater and Boxwater were a thing?
Yes.
Like, what happened to them?
It was a trend. It was, what's it called? A facade? No,
that means it was
completely different.
I think it's just a trend.
A facade, I thought, was like a fake thing.
So it's like they put up a facade.
You have gum.
Yeah, I have gum.
Rude.
What did you want?
Offer
Gum?
me any gum.
Too bad.
Hannah always gives me gum.
I was in a different room when I had the gum.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
Can you see me?
Oh my god! Wait, I was watching this video and it was like there's just two British YouTubers, James and Robert Welsh. If you don't know, and they're talking to each other. They have a podcast too, and they're like, "How are you? I'm good. You? Yeah, you? Yeah." And I'm like, this is just stupid. Cause it's so funny though.
Literally me on Zoom. How are you? Yes.
Or like I'll type in the chat. Good! Exclamation point.
I don't understand. It's like on Zoom, I think it's unacceptable. In person, yeah. Like
what?
Affirmations that you're understanding what they're saying. Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it on Zoom. That just breaks up. That breaks up the not even that. Like that just breaks up the audio and it just is like delayed and then they're just like yeah. Oh and then it just like just let me talk. Let me get through my sentence.
Yeah. That's
how I feel about it. Oh, they can't see my pants. We're matching.
Yeah, we have a flannel. And I have fuzzy socks on. This is literally just like a POV. You're at someone's sleepover.
Yeah.
And I think people like these vibes. I mean, people sometimes...
It's like you're a fly on the wall.
Yeah. But if I was at a sleepover with you, first of all, I would not be doing this. I'd be asleep.
Right now?
I'm trying to think, like...
No, you wouldn't. You're
No,
always...
not at this time, it's 9. But like, I meant
well, okay, here's the thing. When Frederic and I lived together for 2 weeks because our roommates got COVID, I talk before I go to sleep, like just kind of like what comes to mind, like, or I see something on TikTok and I like say it out loud. I'm like, oh, like whatever. And Frederic was like, okay, good night.
The thing is, I'm not okay.
He's not a talker.
No,
he just wants to go to sleep.
I will talk with people if I'm at a sleepover with them, but also I need the light to be on. Like
why?
Because I feel like
when
it's
the
like
lights
Zoom.
are
It's
off,
like there's a disconnect.
When the lights are off, you're vulnerable.
Okay, would you like me to turn these lights off?
No, well, they need to see us. But like anything can come out in the night.
Should we do Pillowtalk lights off?
There's just a black screen.
But like, maybe the vibes are different.
I think we should do an animation, like a collab animation from top and bottom.
Also, I think for lights out, we should do like just our flashlights
on her face.
Scary stories, yeah.
Oh, I hate scary stories though.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Ouija board. Not me.
When I told Joey I did the Ouija board, he was like, "Frederic, what?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did it." Okay, but I want to believe they're real, but part of me is like, I feel like when I was with my friends, they tricked me. Even though when I did it alone, I still like had my own experience.
I mean, it's possible.
I'm like,
I would not step foot in a graveyard past sunset. Absolutely not.
And I lived near there for like another year, and I was like, they could easily haunt me. Like,
yeah, they could.
But they didn't.
Did you read about that thing in the reading? The
thing?
girl who made a whole like house. I think it's called something
reading?
Mystery House.
STS reading?
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's a woman who. Okay, the context of the reading was environmental justice, but there was a woman who made this house, and she put trap doors and like, she kept adding rooms and like dead ends because she was so paranoid that like she was gonna get haunted, and she like had a belief that like if she had like made her house like hard to haunt, like it would be harder for like whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole reading was talking about like the reason why she may have thought that was because like her husband was responsible for the deaths of many like Native Americans because he sold this certain rifle. But here's where it connects to what we're talking about. I just think that's insane, like to be that paranoid where like she built like her house was huge. It was like 5 stories, and like it was like literally like a game. Like people couldn't get out because like it was just like so messed up, like construction wise.
I mean, I'd be paranoid because the thing is like at this point there have been so many stories that I can't not believe it. And now like before the Ouija board, it was like I still hadn't had an experience, and I was so caught up on like I wish like something would haunt me, not in like a killing way, I don't want to die.
You just have the feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
sounds like you want to be the center of attention.
True.
I do not. I'm perfectly fine not being haunted. So.
So if there's any ghosts out there. Like...
No, don't let them enter. You have a ghost in your room. You literally.
Oh.
Yes. You do. First of all.
Maybe we need a Ouija board it.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Don't bring that juju in our house.
Juju.
Their room, literally, like things have happened that are unexplainable.
Okay. What things are unexplainable?
The curtain falling for no reason.
Literally, it's fallen 5 times.
Emma hearing voices.
Okay, I don't know.
Footsteps.
Okay.
I was home alone and some banging was coming out of your room.
Okay. It always bangs randomly.
That's what you think.
No, it's always
just
been...
haunted.
Okay.
What if there's a body in there?
Sure.
In the AC.
Cool.
And that's what...
I've opened up the AC. There's no body in there.
That you've seen. Could be a ghost.
Okay. The curtain's falling is because the rod is not fixed properly because I've had to put it up 5 times, and Frederic is not the most strongest person in the world.
Or the ghost knocks it down.
Okay. Footsteps when no one is home. We are in an apartment.
That's no explanation. It was in the room.
You can believe there's a ghost in there.
I've
yet to experience any of the.
I think a ghost has followed you.
And,
Mm-hmm. Okay. And every day he takes your cowlick and he pushes it off the other way.
It's a thing. It's like when a ghost is following you, there's.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. Took me a second. So when the ghost like this is rumored, when a ghost haunts you, you can't just like leave the house. It's attached to you. So like it's like gum on your shoe. That's the analogy they give.
Okay, I'm changing topic. I don't like ghosts.
I love ghost stories.
Anyway, so water. Did you know there's like different weights to water? Like there can be thick water.
That was a TikTok. It was like talking about.
Really?
It was during like COVID. Like apparently it's meant for like more older people usually if they like can't swallow as easily, so they have thick water for them.
That's insane.
And it's like it looks like
aggravates
like hand
me.
sanitizer.
It
basically
aggravates me. Why is water different? Water is H2O. Explain it to me. What is the science? H2O.
I think
H2O.
there's another ingredient.
Hydrogen, oxygen.
Maybe they
hydrogen, oxygen.
They put some gelatin in there, man. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I kind of want to taste what Jello was like without the food flavoring. Just like.
Oh, just gelatin.
Just Jello.
I feel like gelatin is used a lot in cooking though, like gourmet cooking, because it's like a way to change the
texture.
Yeah.
Make it all Food Wars. But it's technically made from bones, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not vegan. It's made from boiling like animal bones, and somehow that makes gelatin. I don't know how it works, but like sugar technically isn't vegan either.
What is sugar?
I
thought it was sugar cane.
It's filtered through bones too, or something.
Still?
Not anymore. It's like kind of. If you find that, it's probably like uncommon, but like organic sugar doesn't have it at all. Some sugars might still have it. I remember when I was vegan, I like looked it up and I was like, wait, so I can't eat like anything that has sugar in it as an ingredient, and I was like so caught up on being vegan. I was like literally everything has sugar, Frederic. Like you will not be able to eat any processed food ever. Like even like the PB&Js, like they have sugar in them, so it's like no sugar for you. Jelly, no sugar, or can't
we
have
eat
it.
too much sugar though. Like we only what do we need? Like I think it's a small amount. It's like insane. Like I want to say like 11 grams. We only need 11 grams of sugar a day, but we easily pass that at breakfast.
Yeah, like sugar has. I was about to say sugar has sugar in it. Ketchup has sugar in it.
Yeah.
Like. Even then, like, our fruits have natural sugars,
You know what's really good for breakfast? Breakfast burritos. Breakfast tacos.
Do you want a breakfast burrito?
Breakfast taco.
Okay.
I feel like...
I like waffles.
I was telling someone about it, and they were like, that doesn't make sense to me, like a breakfast taco. And I was like, it's just like a tortilla with egg and, like, potatoes or, like, bacon, like, whatever. And they're like, yeah, no, like, I don't think I've ever had that. And I was like,
They're literally at McDonald's.
Yeah, I was like... okay, bye. But those are so good. I literally, cause like at school, you know how like people bring donuts usually like for breakfast.
Yeah.
We'd bring tins of breakfast tacos.
Damn.
Right? They're so good.
I remember, we always had like a system in our high school. It's like, oh, like our friend could bring the coffee, like this amount of coffee, and then
coffee.
It's Wawa.
Oh my god! One time I drank half a gallon of chocolate milk before a softball game. Like I chugged it. I chugged and I threw up.
Yeah, I was like, and you didn't?
And then I played the whole game.
But you threw up and then played after?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, right? I was like,
Did you win?
I don't. We were really bad. I had like the least important role because I definitely was not supposed to be on varsity, but I managed to. Because I was small. I just literally as a pinch runner, that's what they call it. Like you just get called in to run.
I was known for running. That was not even like good at throwing a frisbee. I could catch and run.
Oh, I think about like just track. I was like, I didn't know you did track.
Oh,
I was good. I was known as a runner.
I wanted to do track, but like I didn't have the stamina. But also like, I'm uncomfortable in shorts. They were the tidy whities.
Yeah, they do. Cross country is like the worst. Like,
I'm like, why are your shorts so like boot
what are they called? Are they called chubbies?
I don't know what they're called.
I think they're called chubby. Anyway.
I'll call them boot cheeks.
My girlfriend used to do cross country before softball. So she would have to run like 8-10 miles before, and then she'd come to softball. And same thing, she was kind of like a pinch runner, but she was on the like the JV team. But like basically we all did practice together, so it didn't matter. And she would like we'd get there, and our coach would be like, "Why aren't you like you're going slow?" And she's like, "I just ran like 8 miles this morning," and they're like, yeah, we need more effort from you. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, sports was insane. It's like,
I was like, this is a high school team.
I even tried to be on a swim team, and like I got wiped out by everyone else. Only in breaststroke was I good, because I was the only stroke.
I just think it's so intense. I mean, I obviously like if that's like what you want to do, like okay, yeah, I get it. But like for me, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, I'm just
here.
Like,
I'm here.
I think we are considered like normal people who like didn't. Like, we're normal people.
Like, I knew going into it that I wasn't doing anything with it in my life. It was just for fun.
But, like, fitness-wise, like, do you consider... I think we're, like, normal.
I don't know. Here's my thing. This is my own understanding of fit. Mm-hmm. If I am able, to run, not even for time, to run 3 miles with stops if necessary, I consider that fit for myself. Yeah. Because, like, if there's a point where I can't do that anymore, then I know I need to start, like... focusing on myself, but I feel like when I'm most consistently healthy, it's when I'm at that in my own life able to run like 3 miles.
Speaking of run, we need to do it.
I know we do. I saw someone running today in the cold wind, and I was like, he was wrapped up. I was literally like, disgusting.
You're just like, ew, David.
No, literally, I was like, no.
I was outside like a few days ago, and there's this guy.
I was outside a few days ago.
That's literally my life. I just don't go outside anymore. There's this guy. It was like, I think it was that the weekend, and it was like in the low 30s and just like shorts. Yeah. And a t-shirt. You know, okay, I have to say though, okay, if it's like snowing and stuff, no. But like there are some times where like it's cold, but I prefer running in shorts than like wearing like I'll
pants.
agree with that.
Like, but I think it's like if it's more than like 25, if it's like cold, like the point where like it's like hurts to run like that, then I don't do it. But
I might run tomorrow since I have nothing to do in the morning. Granted, I have to wake up and somehow I have to digest this first and wake up. It's cold.
It's cold.
I know it's cold. Let me see what temperature it is tomorrow.
I can.
It's 52.
Oh, never mind. It was cold today.
Low 30s. Yeah, today is very cold.
I can run. I'm so worried that I'm literally like, I'm going to have to stop. I know myself.
You think I'm not going to have to stop?
I know.
Oh my god, also, in next week, Wednesday, it's going to be high of 61. It's spring now.
I won't be here.
Well, my plants will be they'll be like instantly.
Oh my god, bring my plant into your room so they can have a play date.
Okay.
With all the other plants.
Okay.
I feel so bad. Like, he's so lonely, but then I'm like, you cannot have... This might be like me. Well, no. I know I want more than one kid, but, like, I would feel bad for my plant because he's just alone. That's why I brought the other plant in.
Well, you've already got 2 plants. It's only up from there.
I guess.
It's, like, the amount that you can accumulate in a short amount of time.
Well, I got plants and then I got fish right after.
Exactly. It's the beginning. I wanted snails.
Those would be cute.
Like mystery snails, but they only last for a year, apparently. Like, they literally will die in a year, no matter how well you keep them alive. That's such a sad life.
Have you ever had escargot?
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
It's so
Are you questioning every word now?
No, I am, because, like, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
It's pronounced l'escargot. I don't know, but yeah.
It's so good. I was not expecting it. The first time I had it, I was like, this looks disgusting. Like, are you sure about this? But then it's kind of like, I think seafood might be one of the most, like...
Complex.
Like, does it look good sometimes? But most of the time, no. And I'm like...
You know what doesn't look good? An octopus, but, like, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, that's true.
You know what doesn't look good? Like a cooked fish. That does not look good.
I have never had fish cooked where, like, the skin and everything is, like, on it.
It looks gross, but it's so good.
How do you eat it? Like, do you eat the skin? That's my question.
You can for some.
You can't?
You can for some, but some you can't. You shouldn't.
Because this is what I don't understand. Is it like chicken where it just tastes like skin? Like chicken skin? Or is, like, how do you eat... Don't they have scales?
Yeah, but, like... I don't know why, but, like, when my mom cooks it, it just, like, disintegrates. Like,
the
once
scales?
No, like, I don't know where the scales are. It just looks like... It looks like chicken skin. Like, basically, it's just, like, the little film.
And you can eat it?
Yeah, I eat it sometimes.
That's weird. I never had it. I definitely need to try
But I am not a fan of just cooked fish by itself. I think it's kind of lame, because I'm like, I just taste like fish, and it's not... Maybe my mom doesn't season it as much, because she doesn't like sauces, but yeah. I need it to be drenched in sauce. But I do know how to eat fish now, because there's always that skeleton, and it's like, there's a bunch of spines in it, and it's just too much work. That's why I just get salmon. That's all I get.
What is the most disgusting food that tastes the most delicious? I think, actually, okay.
You mean like the hardest food to eat that tastes the best?
No, like, it looks gross.
It looks gross.
We have this stew. It's a Persian stew. And it's literally, like, mostly made out of walnuts. But it just looks like diarrhea. Like, straight up shit. It just looks like shit on a plate. But, like, doesn't taste anything. Like, it tastes like it's a stew, so I don't really know how to explain it. But, like, I was just thinking. That's probably the first thing I think of.
I mean, okay, the thing is, I don't know what you mean, like, by disgusting, like, it's like, would you
if
consider...
if I showed you it, you would be like, are you sure about, like, that's gross. But, like, or maybe flip it. Like, if you showed someone something that you like, but they might think it's gross. Or, like, escargot to me, like, looks gross, but, like, it tastes good.
Frog legs?
Yeah, that's true.
Tastes like chicken legs. Chicken wings, I mean.
I don't... Maybe...
You know what? Snake. I don't think anyone wants to eat a snake.
I've never eaten a snake.
It is a very salty chicken. That's pretty good.
Yeah, snake. Oh my gosh, that brings me back to the days.
When you had snake?
No, when I would watch Bear Grylls.
Oh my god.
He's just like, you know who he is.
I know.
Okay, well, if you don't know, he's like this wilderness expert. And I would binge Bear Grylls as if, like, someone was about to abduct me and throw me into, like, the Sahara Desert. And I kept a notebook in my and went in my backyard and would, like, be like, this is edible, this is not, and, like, it's so stupid, but, like, I watched this shit, like, so much of that shit, but, like, now I'm a well-known wilderness.
You think you can survive, like, if you were in the wild?
I think I'm better off than some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna turn into whoever that bitch was in Hunger Games who ate a nightberry. Like, I don't think I'll be like that.
A nightberry?
I don't remember what it was. She died from the berry.
Oh.
Should we watch Hunger Games tonight?
You can. I haven't seen it in so long. Yeah. I remember I saw it for the first time with, like, one of my best friends, and she was like, this is like the first time I've ever done this. We just finished the movie, and she's like, okay, now we're gonna go and watch it again, but this time, because we know when, like, the jumps are, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna look at everyone else's reaction.
Oh.
So, like, we sat at the front this time of the movie, and, like, we were waiting. I think there's a scene where, like, dogs come out or something, but you don't know, and then we turn around and we wait, And it was so fun. Like, just knowing when the jump scares were, to turn around and see what everybody's reaction would be.
You know what's... Oh, I think that'll be even more fun with horror movies, too. Like, I don't know.
Probably.
I don't think you want to go, but, like, my sister and I always go. It was our tradition. And we wouldn't watch it, but, like, it's so funny to be in a full theater with people who are so, like, deeply scared of this shit. Because every time, like, something... Like, nothing even comes. Like, it's just silence. And they're like, please just... Like, they're, like, hyperventilating.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ugh,
I miss movies.
I don't... Okay, this might be wrong. It's either... It's Insidious or the other one that starts with a C.
Conjuring?
One of those. I went with Kyla, my sister, and Anna, my girlfriend. And we watched the third one. Like, it was super random. I think we were trying to see another movie, and we messed up the time, so now we had already been at the...
You watched the third version?
No. Like, yeah, we watched the third movie of it.
Yeah, Insidious then.
Okay. And then, but the problem was that we were supposed to see something else. Ended up not working, but we were already at the movie theater, so we like just got a ticket against my will. We sat in Insidious, and that like I was an adult. I was a senior in high school.
Yeah.
And I got so scared. I literally was like closing my blinds wasn't enough at night.
It's one of the scariest.
I like got like a blanket. I remember, and I pinned it up over my.
Oh my god.
I was so that was the night after. I was like so terrified. I hate horror movies. I don't know how we got back here.
So back to horror movies?
No.
It's because you're with me, bitch. Yeah. I watched a series on YouTube. It's like this guy just reads out ghost stories, and it's so entertaining.
No. I can't. They're so scary. I don't like them.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay. Like, I think there's a range in horror movies, right?
Definitely.
Where would you put it?
Oh, I haven't even seen it, but like I was just seeing some clips. It's like 6 out of 10.
Right? It's like average.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I liked it, but I think it's only because of the context behind it, like the actual story. I think was I could follow it. Like Insidious was too much for me. Like it ruined. Oh my god, because I can't. There's a part. There's a part where
you remember.
I know, and it's so. I'm trying not to think about it. There's a part where she is like, I don't know who she is, but there's the main character, and they're like looking through. Oh my god, they're looking through the room with a flashlight. It's like the classic horror movie, and the face is there. And ever since then, like if I ever have I have to like turn my flashlight. I refuse to. I refuse. Yeah. I will turn lights on. Oh. I don't care how late it is at night. I will turn all the lights on if I don't have to use my flashlight.
Whenever I was a kid and like. Because I always watched horror movies. Whenever I had to go downstairs to get something, I would just always have my eyes closed and like, thankfully, I know where my...
You would walk downstairs with your eyes closed?
I feel like you memorize your house very quickly.
I would bump into everything.
Oh, I don't know why, but like I just learned... I think it's because I'm so used to closing my eyes, I just learned the room. Because like when I came home, like last time I went home, like it was like a 3-month period where I haven't been home, but like I still knew where everything was. I think it's because I always close my eyes when I'm outside, when I'm indoors.
You're the only person I know who's done that. Who does that?
No one you don't close your...
I would rather have my eyes open than walk around with my eyes closed.
No, because then you can see things that you don't want to see. I'd rather die with my eyes closed than them open and see what's coming.
Do you think you could like enter this apartment with your eyes closed and like do a set of tasks?
Yeah. Do you want to try?
One day. I don't think... I literally like... you could tell me like... You could put me in my childhood home and like I still would bump into everything. I feel like spatially, I don't understand. Like I would misinterpret everything.
I know the space of like my house is just because I still to this day cannot open my eyes whenever it's dark. And you know, my parents they don't turn on the lights in every room. They turn on
the night lights in your house.
Even then, I don't like those.
You don't like them?
No.
They were helpful when I was trying to get to the bathroom.
No, they're helpful. Yeah. But like you know, my parents they don't turn on they don't turn on a room light and then go downstairs. It's like we are turning on the lights that we're in.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. I everyone always mentioned it, and I was like, I think that's why I always closed my eyes, because everything was always dark in my house.
We have...
And we're haunted.
We have the Alexa at my house, so literally it's like...
Are you lucky?
You say, you like, Alexa, good night, and like all the lights turn off.
Oh!
Yeah, right?
I want to do that.
But like, except for the fact that if we come home late, you can't do the Alexa. Well, usually the light's off now, but like I remember there was one time where the Alexa, no one turned lights off, and I couldn't use the Alexa because she talks and it's loud and it would wake my parents up. So I had to like literally from my garage to my bedroom, which is really not that far, but like to me it is. I had to turn off the lights, run to my room. I don't think I'll ever get over that. I will always run.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know now if we're ever like on a stranded on an island, I have the knowledge, and if you ever go blind,
I have the knowledge.
You have the knowledge. One is more helpful than the other.
I think I'm really good at it. I didn't know it was like normal or not common.
Maybe I'm not normal, but I'm pretty sure.
No, let me know.
Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Okay. I could not. Like, I'm trying to think about it, like, realistically.
So close your eyes and walk around.
I probably, this is exactly how, this is what happens. Mm-hmm. I know, because I've tried, like, walking with my eyes, probably at some point. I feel like I'm going to hit my head on something, which is completely unreasonable because I'm short, but, like, that's the feeling I get. Like, I'm going to hit my ceilings? Head. Yeah.
These ones are so high.
I know. But, yeah.
Oh, I also did a YouTube video where it's like, I did the Bird Box challenge.
What is that?
That was a stupid time when people would blindfold themselves and do stupid things because of the movie Bird Box. It was a time on YouTube, and we got demonetized after. But it was promoting dangerous behavior because like my friend told me to chop a fruit or something with my eyes. No, like with my eyes closed. Like get the cutting board and get your knife, and I did it with my eyes closed. I walked all the way upstairs and downstairs, and like I guess I didn't think too much about it. This is what
we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna blindfold you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Daddy.
And you're gonna I want you to basically go downstairs into the lobby.
Hello.
And check the mailbox.
Okay, I meant our room. I don't want to look like an idiot in our.
Oh, okay. I think that would be funny. Could you? I don't even know what button to press in the elevator. Presses the help button.
No, the fourth floor is the bottom.
I've done that before.
What, the help button?
I was in our dorm, and I was trying to press something, and like completely mind slip. I just pressed the emergency SOS button, and the guy that starts ringing, and I'm like, oh shit! And, and the guy's like, ma'am, are you okay? I guess he can see us. Did not know that. It's creepy. He's like, ma'am, are you okay? What's the emergency? I was like, I accidentally pressed the button, and he was like, okay, and like.
I feel like that's common though. Like it's why do you put it so close?
I know.
Put it at the very bottom.
Funny. Like 2 days ago, Anna's phone got stuck on the screen, and so I was like, oh, just turn it off. It wouldn't like turn off. Like she couldn't slide basically. So
that happens to mine often because it's broken.
Yeah, and then I read something. It was like something like press the up volume, down volume, and then hold the power button, and it's an automatic set off for the iPhone X. Okay. Right? Her phone starts beeping at her like an alarm system, and I'm like, oh shit, like that's so weird, whatever. And I thought nothing of it. And then I got a text, and it was like, Anna has listed you as an emergency contact. Here's her location. Like I guess it sent out her location, right? And I was like, oh Anna, maybe you shouldn't do it again. Boom, like she presses it again because she's trying to turn her phone off. It's calling 911. Her phone is locked, so she can't hang up the phone. And she's like, fuck. And the operator goes, hello, 911, what's your emergency? And Anne's like, I'm so sorry, like my phone is like glitching, and like I did not mean to call, and there's no emergency. And he's like, okay, just confirming there's no emergency. She's like, yes, there's no emergency. He's like, okay, can I get your name and phone number? And I'm witnessing it because she's calling me on her laptop, so I can see her. But it was she was like so upset.
Can't you get fined for that? For like prank calling or something?
Prank calling, but like, I mean, I could hear in her voice she was so like upset that it even went.
I think they just wrote it down just in case too.
No, like in case like for some reason they need to follow up.
Or they're like, this bitch did it one time. Keep track.
Maybe.
I was given a random.
Have you ever had to call 911?
No.
Really?
Wait. No.
I've had to call twice.
I've threatened to call it.
Oh, you were Karen?
Okay, not in that sense for my safety.
Oh, okay.
But never did.
There was one time, same people. Me, Anna, and Kyla were walking home, and this lady was like super weird. Like she came up and she had her phone like, give me your phone. Mm-hmm. She had her phone. Oh.
Oh, we're at 31 minutes in our 10-hour widescreen.
Okay, restart the movie. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay. The lady goes like this, and, like in front of Kyla's face, and she goes, I don't know how to get home, like something like that, right? She's literally like this.
I would have been like.
Yeah, and Kyla was like, okay, and she's like, can you help me get home? Can you help me get home? Like whatever. And I was like, I literally was like, we have to go, and I like pull them, because I don't think they were trying to talk to her, but I mean it's kind of an awkward situation. And I like pull them, and then Kyla was like. I literally like walk around Like,
Yeah.
I don't go the right way home. Like, I kind of walk around. And as soon as we get home, Kyla's like, that's so weird. And I tell my mom about it, and my mom's like, yeah, that's suspicious. Like, why would she have whatever? So I called 911, and I was like, hey, what's up? There's this lady at the park. She shot me, my sister, and my girlfriend, and she, like, had her phone really close up in her face, whatever. And they're like, yeah, we'll look into it. So I guess they went, and they found her walking around the park.
They just go that fast?
This is a white community. They found her walking around. They're like, oh, she was just lost. And I was like...
Okay, so...
Okay.
Like, did she...
That's all they said. She's like, she was just lost.
Did she speak, like, perfect English, or was it, like...
Okay, I guess I should say, she okay. I was not trying to be racist. She was Asian. But the problem was we were playing basketball, and I had seen her walk in circles around the park. So, like, I was, like, already... I had that context. Yeah. So, it was very weird for her to suddenly come up to us. Like, we were there the whole time. So, like, I don't know.
Could she speak perfect English, or was it, like...
To broken? Us, she is broken. But the guy, I don't know what they said, but they were like, she didn't know where she didn't know, and we found her, like, daughter or something, and I was like, okay.
I would assume maybe she was just, like, recording in case, like, you let her down somewhere, and, like, she was gonna die.
That very well could have been. I was just more on the defense side, like,
yeah.
That's
you were justified.
Face, like,
yeah.
Can you not report it? But,
that's
like,
okay.
That's when I called, and I think the other time, I might not have called this one, but I was there because I locked my infant sister, in a room, and they couldn't get her out.
You have an infant sister?
Like, when Kyla was, like, she was crawling. I was, like, 3. I locked her in a room.
You knew how to call 911?
So I was, either I called or, like, I was there. Because I remembered the call, so I don't know perfectly if I was the one calling. I don't think I was calling because I was 3, actually.
I don't remember anything after, like, 6, or before 6 years old.
Really?
Yes.
I have
no
memory. I'll tell my parents things, and they're like, why do you know that? Like...
Oh, my parents are always like, you don't remember when we went to China? I was like, no. I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, don't bring me when I'm young.
I remember stuff. But I locked her in a room, and they had to call the cops, and then they came and broke down the door.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
I know. I didn't know I locked the door. I just closed it.
I mean, there's been times where, like, I've thought about calling 911, but instead, like, I cry. Like, I've been locked out of my house. Like, my mom went to work, and, what?
One time, we got locked out of a house that we were staying in before a wedding. And, we were in the ceremony. And I don't know what we forgot that was so important, but we were locked out of the house, and we had to get a locksmith to come. Like, I didn't know that existed.
You know, I didn't even know how locksmiths work.
Yeah. They, like, that's insane that they had the technology to break into a house.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And how do you, like...
I mean, we were at the point my dad was about to climb on the roof and, like, break through the window.
Oh, Jesus.
Because, like, we were, like, running really late. But,
like, so I was locked out, and I think I was 6 or 7. Yeah, I'll just say 3rd grade. And my mom went to work, and, like, I was the only one out, and it was raining.
Isn't 3rd grade, like, 10?
I don't know, honestly.
10 and 11 is 4th. Sorry, continue.
And, yeah, I was 8. Yeah, I was 8. And it was raining. I was walking home from my friend's house, and I tried opening it, locked, and at first I cried. Then I walked down the street to, like, literally a stranger's house. And I'm like, could I stay here? Or, like, could you help me? I'm locked out of my house.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. And good thing they were, once again, white community, very friendly, like, oh my God, of course. And they...
And that's how I was adopted.
I think they somehow called my mom as she got home.
Oh, wow.
But, like, the thing is, I didn't even have my mom's phone number at the time. So, like, I don't know how they found it.
At 8, you didn't have your mom's phone number?
No.
What the heck?
I'm told you, I was an oblivious
branded
kid.
With my mom's phone number. Not branded, but, like, I was, like, beaten to know. Not beaten. Okay. I don't know the word to say, okay. But, like, I had to know it.
If I didn't know 911, I didn't know anything.
Really?
I didn't know 911 was a thing back in 3rd grade. So, I was the most unhelpful kid. But I could play piano, so...
Meanwhile, I was watching Man vs. Wild, preparing for my...
I watched Survivor. Oh, no, never mind. Survivor's not a real... That's a reality show.
Survivor's funny, though.
Is Young and Afraid one?
Young and Afraid?
Not Young and Afraid. Naked and Afraid.
Did you say naked? Did you say young or naked?
They said young.
There's a show called Young. There's a show called Young and Hungry. And I only know it because it has a girl from Hannah Montana. Whatever. Naked and Afraid, I did watch that. I was not as avid of a watcher as Bear Grylls, just because I felt like it was drama, and I wasn't into that. I was into the...
You wanted realistic.
I wanted realistic learning experiences.
Did you watch Animal Planet then?
as a kid? Yes, a lot.
Did you watch Monsters Inside Me?
No, not at all.
Okay, that shit freaked me out, man. Like, okay, I watched Final Destination. Remind you, I still think these things are real movies at the time.
You're the only person I know, like,
who thinks that movies were real.
If your like understanding was warped because of movie.
No,
magic.
like to this day, there are some things that have been warped, and I have to remind myself, like, no, Fred, not real. So, Frederic thinks Final Destination movies were actual true stories, and somehow they filmed it, and like the bad graphics didn't do anything. So I never went on a plane. I was always scared to go on a plane.
Really?
Always scared to go in a car.
I slept through a hurricane.
What other?
On a plane.
On a plane?
Yeah, my mom was like, the plane was like bouncing, like people were like things were moving, and I was just asleep. I was like 5.
Oh my god.
I know. No drugs either.
I'm trying to. Oh god. So like, anything with eye surgery, like with the eyes, didn't want to do anything with that. That's why I'm still so scared to touch my eye, and I don't want contacts.
I want laser.
Even though I don't need contacts.
Laser? Oh my god, I want LASIK. Well, laser wouldn't be bad, but I want LASIK too.
LASIK? I don't ever want to try that.
That'd be so nice. My eyes keep changing. Ugh. Or else I would do it in a heartbeat. Ugh.
Did you watch the Final Destinations?
No.
No. You know they are.
On Animal Planet, I literally watched like, well, it's probably because it was mostly filtered by my mom. So like, just like the. Well, I don't even know names. I can't even give you context.
Okay.
Just like basic shows, like.
SpongeBob. Not SpongeBob.
No, not SpongeBob. Oh my gosh.
SpongeBob is referential though. What?
Anna calls me Fun Sponge.
Fun Sponge?
Fun Sponge. Like a fun sponge. And Hannah heard it, and now she calls me Fun Sponge.
Oh my god.
And they go, Fun Sponge, Fun Sponge. So I'm going to Texas with Hannah next week, and I'm prepared for them to team up and completely like bully me the whole week. That's fine.
Oh my god, you get to go without masks.
That is so stupid. I'm like concerned though, because the thing was like before when there was no mask mandate, it was kind of like there was a lot of tension. Like people come in and like, we don't have to wear a mask.
Oh
and like
god.
It's because businesses still could like, we're not going to serve you if you don't have a mask.
Yeah.
But like they're like, it's my right as a Texas citizen to not wear a mask.
For context, the Texas governor
Greg Abbott.
Abbott.
Yeah. That's his name.
He said that he lifted the mask mandate for Texas because his reasoning was due to a lot of vaccines coming out.
There's 6% of the population has vaccines.
And
6% of all 28 million Texans.
Oh my god, you're almost 1/10 of the U.S. population.
You know the U.S. population, but you don't know where states are.
Yeah. It's around 350 million, I feel like, or almost 400 million now.
Yeah, but
I know a lot of capitals.
You know, the only reason I checked is because the first thing I came.
Wait, I know where the states are.
Oh, whatever. Countries.
I don't know where countries. Yeah.
Okay. The first thing that happened to me when I came to college was everyone was making fun of me for being in Texas, and I understand it's kind of something to make fun of, but like, they were like talking about like how like basically like they didn't comprehend how populated it was.
I still didn't either, yeah.
And I'm like, literally, I looked up the population of New Jersey, 8 million. Population of Texas, 28 million. And I'm like, do you understand how many people, like, and, like, obviously, like, it's wider and bigger, but, like, in, like, the area that we're in, like, there's almost the equivalent of, like, a state.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just had to defend a little bit. That's why I have, like, a love-hate relationship with Texas.
I have a love-hate relationship for the South.
Yeah.
Whenever they reference, oh my god, today they referenced our teacher said South Carolina, and they're talking about it, and I was like, oh, and then they're like, yeah, they were known for having like the biggest slave population. I was like, that is true.
That's true.
I didn't even think about it. Like downtown just has a bunch of
downtown
Charleston.
Oh, almost like downtown.
Sorry,
where
I always forget that. Like, I can't just say downtown.
Many places have downtown.
Yeah. Okay, that's the thing. I thought downtown was like only a chest. What's uptown then?
What do you mean?
If you have a downtown, what's the definition of downtown then? Isn't it like...
It's like the main city.
Yeah, okay.
So go downtown.
What's uptown?
It's above the main city. Think about New York.
Yeah, I only know uptown New York. I've never heard of an other uptown.
I think like I don't think they use it, but like it's just the opposite of downtown. Like downtown LA, and then there's maybe it's just LA. Downtown.
I always think of LA or downtown as like the.
Did you say law?
Yeah. Yes, I did. As the like the cooler like where people go to hang and like the more like urban area.
I always think of downtown as like more like not underdeveloped, but like not
residential.
Not like, you know.
What? What's this?
This is a word that I can't think of.
Okay.
Like not like, I don't want to say underdeveloped, but like kind of like left alone, like a little more historic.
Oh, I'll agree with that.
But I don't know what word I'm trying to get at, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Either way, downtown Charleston literally had like the cannons during the Civil War, and I never thought twice about it. First of all, I didn't really learn. My history was warped in Charleston because we were taught that Civil War was not about slavery, separation of state, and I was like, bullshit.
I will say, I think Texas does have one of like the better public school systems because people would assume that we were like kind of influenced by like Southern history, but like really it was kind of, could it be better? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, but like it was not so biased. Like I didn't grow up thinking that the South was like amazing. Like everything was like, yeah, like the U.S. is shit. Like our history was not like warped in that way.
I grew up the opposite way, but even then I was like, I see through the bullshit. I watch YouTube. I watched what's his face, Hank Green, John Green.
Both of them.
Oh.
My AP World teacher has a photo of herself and John Green, and I thought it was so funny. She has like framed in her classroom. She also went insanely hardcore. So like she built a fireplace like area, like a reading nook.
Oh,
and she did like crown molding on. And she was a high school, and mind you, she had like wallpaper, so it looked like an office space, but like a parlor.
I miss. Watch the other podcast if you don't know what we're talking about. I miss it when teachers like
put effort.
Like not that, but like I know professors put effort, but it's like formal, you know. I miss it when it was like all about making the kids feel happy.
What sucks though? They have to pay for all that.
True.
Out of pocket.
Yeah.
I'm so mad about that actually.
Yeah. I wouldn't think about it, and it's like
they don't get paid anything.
They bought all of the markers for us. They bought all of the materials, and it was just so. I love them so much. And you know what's even? You know what made me cry when I went to visit Charleston? Maybe 3 years ago. I went to my elementary school, and they instantly recognized my face.
My principal from elementary school knew my name, and I didn't even remember her.
Like, I walk into the room, one of the teachers' rooms, because I was like, wait, Miss Henry, like, oh my god, I remember her nameplate was outside. I was like, she still works here? I walk in, she looks at me, she goes, Freddie? And I was like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I look completely different.
You're unforgettable.
Okay.
No, I mean, we did that thing, like, I think some schools do it, where, like, you kind of go back, like, right before you graduate.
Yeah, our school didn't, but like I just like doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, we went, and I was just so surprised that like people remembered who I was. I was like, I don't even know who you are.
It makes me cry.
A relation, how you know me.
Like the teachers or like people.
Teachers, even like some people, like it was weird because like they had us like all go into like the gym basically, and obviously there's the people you went to high school with, but like our school got split up like multiple times between different middle schools and high schools. Elementary school, so like there's people you've seen that you haven't seen in like 12 years and just kind of like wow.
Would you want to go to your 10-year and what is it called, like not the anniversary but like
what's it called,
like the 10-year thing after you
graduate?
Reunion.
Only to show off.
Yeah, same.
There's no point in going if there's nothing to show off. I want to come in a helicopter. I want to land on the roof. I want people to know who I am. I'm kidding. Okay. That's not gonna happen, but like
you don't know that.
I mean, I don't know, guys.
I want to completely just be like, y'all bitches, you were a bully. You got
I want to take my prom queen crown as deserved. I want to take it off. Actually, I don't have any hate against the person that won because I'm actually friends with her. But
you want to take it back?
I just want to. Yeah, I want to take it back. I want to give it to Anna. Give it to me. Walk around. Do a lap. Do a turn.
I just want to
leave in the helicopter.
I just want to show no remorse and be like, you were an asshole in high school. You peaked in high school. Because they do.
Some people peak. For some reason, I thought a few months ago, I was like, oh my god, I peaked in high school. Like, that's the thought I was having. But I was also mid-quarantine and I was going through something.
I think my sister, not quarantined me, conditioned me to be like, yeah, I definitely did not peak in high school. Like, I will continue peaking. Because you know what she told me verbatim? Frederic, I am still peaking in my life. And these people I went to high school with, you don't want to know about them. And I was like, yes, I'll be that too. No, she has this confidence that like, I'm like, I don't know where it came from, but like somehow it got to me too.
I fake it till I make it.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people do fake confidence. It just, you can't tell.
Oh wait, don't sing.
What?
I was gonna sing. I'm not singing.
What are you gonna sing?
Confident. Wow.
Demi Lovato? Have you seen her new haircut?
No.
It's very
Vladimir Putin?
butch lesbian.
Oh. There's like, isn't there a meme of her, like, she looks like Vladimir Putin?
I don't even know who Vladimir Putin looks like,
oh my gosh.
I know who he is, okay.
I know.
You know such a bad name to give a kid?
Vladimir?
Yes.
What's the worst name you could think of?
I don't want to put anyone on
Mitch.
blast. Oh!
It's gross, right?
Yeah. Gregory. I don't like those.
Mitch.
But you know what's good? Gregoire. I like that.
Ew.
What? I like the...
It sounds like another name for a toilet.
I'll say...
Unfiltered.
I mean, I hate, like, Faith. Sorry to the Faiths out there.
Hannah's middle name is Faith.
Oh. No, I meant, like...
Oh, like her
First name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Never want a Faith as the first name. Or, like, a Serendipity.
My mom's American name is Hope.
No.
I feel like it follows your theme.
It does. But, like...
That's fine.
I give more leniency to people who, like, didn't... Like, it's not like, religious, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want religious influence from that name. That's all. You know what pissed me off today, too? I saw this post. It was from Matt X Heavy. He makes, like, makeup. He does political makeup on Instagram. And he did one about, like, how, like, basically, I don't care about your religion. Like, let me live my life. And because there was this one TikTok of a girl who was on, like, some news channel. She was in a very hot pink dress. And she was like, listen, I am a Christian. But y'all bitches, like, not bitches. She didn't say that. But, like, she basically said, like, you have to stop pushing it onto others. Like, I don't care what you do. But, like, let me do what I want.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is... Yeah, it went viral. I loved it. But it just, like, pissed me off. Because I'm like, why is, like, Christianity still considered the norm? And, like, people just assume, like, I'm going to follow it.
I'm pretty sure it's, like, not the most populated... I don't know how to say this. But, like, it's, like... It might be first. But I thought there were more...
I think Muslim is, like...
I'm trying to think. It's either
up there,
Muslim
too.
or... It's not Buddhist, is it?
I don't think so.
But, like, it's not like Christianity's, like...
You're not special.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's probably outdated, too, when I was learning about it. But, like, I don't recall it being, like, so immensely more populated than other religions. I think it's just because we're in the Western hemisphere, and we think it is.
Also, oh my god, I
love... hemisphere? Is that right?
Yes, hemisphere.
No, the Western hemisphere. Are we in the Western hemisphere?
Yes.
I don't know, guys. I'm questioning everything. I don't have time for this.
You know, okay, another thing I thought that was warped, Western hemisphere, California.
You just thought it was California?
I thought it was the West Coast. That's how self-centered I was. And that's how what's, like, not nationalist, but, like, that's how egotistic.
Ethnocentric.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means,
No,
guys.
that's not. That's, you're talking about ethnicity now, so.
Ethnocentric?
I feel like ethno is, like, ethnicity.
I thought I just okay. Again, I think
egocentric?
No, I think ethnocentric just refers to, like, you...
Maybe
it's ethnicity. I don't think it's specifically ethnicity. Maybe it is. But it's, like, you just think
I only cared about the US
background is, like, better than others.
Yeah.
Like,
you can tell us in the chat.
I don't know. It's from AP Human. I remember.
Ew, I hate AP Gov. I hate AP...
I love AP Gov.
History. Oh.
My teacher was so cool, and I learned so much about the government.
All my teachers were good. I just didn't like the subject. I hate history. But psychology was technically a history, so I'm so happy I took it. Now I'm taking it again, basically.
I did not take psych. When I saw it was, like, half a semester, I was like, no.
Well,
not for me.
I did learn over 700 vocab words, so if you don't like doing that, then you lucked out.
I'm questioning the words I know now. I don't need to learn more.
I can't believe, like, they, like, put that into my mind. 700 words for the test.
Wow, that's insane. Like, obviously it's useful if you actually, like, understand it, but, like, think about, like, the people that don't really know it and they're just kind of memorizing. Like, that's so much work.
Well, I think the only reason I could memorize is because she taught it so well and I just liked the class.
I have some high school teachers that I'm so thankful for, like...
Yeah.
Not even, like... Maybe the subject wasn't, like, my favorite, but, like, they just were so good at what they did.
Yeah. I always had good science I just like science, so that's biased. I always had good science teachers.
I had terrible math teachers, and they were all white men.
I think all my math teachers were women, besides one.
Okay, actually, I had a geometry teacher who was not a white man, but she was a Karen, so I feel like it's equivalent. So.
Oh, I had this teacher when I first transferred. Is like I was still like shy about teachers, and like this one person, because I was a sophomore. The people in the class were seniors because I got put into calc.
Your sophomore year?
Pre-calc, never mind. Pre-calc.
I was like, okay.
But like everyone else, the standard in New Jersey wasn't pre-calc for sophomore. It was like something else. I think it was algebra or something. Algebra 2.
Sophomore year.
I don't remember. Either way, I was not supposed to be in that class, but because like in South Carolina they pushed us to algebra 2 and freshman, I was put onto the level of seniors in New Jersey. So they all, when I walked in, I was like, oh, I did my thing. I was like,
I'm professor.
Is this the right class? And she's like, yeah, you're here. Just like sit there.
Wow.
And then every day or every time we did a quiz, she would write down like, thank you for putting up with this. Like, cause I always like she, apparently like, the way she taught, it was just like it felt like algebra 2. So I was like, I already know this. So I did well on the quizzes. And she would always say like, thank you for always being patient, and I'm just like doing your best. And one time she said, thank you for coming.
I'm trying to think when I took pre-calc, and I literally like.
I don't know why it's different. That's what I hate.
So much that I cannot think of the time I took it.
I hate how it's different. Like, why is it that algebra 2 is a normal thing?
What's algebra 2?
After algebra 1, I don't know.
Did I take algebra 2? I don't even remember. This is like the worst part.
Mine went like this. Okay, so like let's start at it was algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, pre-calc, calc AB, calc BC.
In 8th grade, you took pre-algebra.
In 7th grade, I took pre-algebra instead. See, like, why is that different?
We took geometry freshman year.
I took it 8th grade, and then so I think like mine was the New Jersey one was similar to yours.
But then I took pre-calc sophomore year.
Oh.
I think.
Maybe you didn't take algebra 2.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember what algebra 2 is.
I don't think it was necessary. I don't know how it works either. I don't like how it's different.
Yeah. I can't even, I hate math so much that it's, and I had this one teacher, it was so bad, because, he was he, mansplained everything, right? But, he's the one that sat in front of the classroom with his legs spread open. He literally spread and mansplained math, and I was, at the time I was doing 2 sports, so, I wasn't in class a lot, because I always had to miss it, because it was the last class of the day. Mm-hmm. And I just, I developed a hatred for math because of that class. He just is he made it so frustrating. But yeah. But then I took calc, and I had a great teacher.
Good.
And did I learn? No. But, it was bearable.
I had 2 male teachers now that I remember. Okay, wait. Did you have chalkboards in school?
No.
We had chalkboards in New Jersey. I was like, whoa. I was used to the smart board.
Chalkboard.
I want her back.
Okay, well, I think I'm in an exception because my high school had been just built.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah, ours was new too. Now that I think about it.
And we, I was the first class to be in the high school.
But I'm just I was that's the thing. I was wait, I've always seen them in movies. Yet to see one in real life.
Random. I feel like a whiteboard is even a step up.
No, they had whiteboards too, but the main board was a chalkboard.
No.
But I will say the chalk they had was some high quality chalk.
Me of, our professor in college, doing the physics when he would just slide up his boards and write things. That's so fun. He just had his whole system going on.
I don't even know how it was so cool how you had 4 boards that meshed into one. I don't know how it worked.
I'm so glad I miss that class in person.
I miss in person.
Oh.
I meant in classes, not that class, but
yeah.
I just miss the idea of being in college. I feel like I'm not really in college anymore. I'm just taking online classes.
I don't know. It's so weird. But then I'm I think I'm more successful as a student this than I was. Because think about the classes we went to that we hated going to because it was
name them.
I don't want to name them because I like the teachers, but
No, I forgot them.
Oh. We had a certain class with a certain professor who liked to do a lot of lectures. Mm-hmm. And then in the last 20 minutes, he would try to teach us things, right?
Oh, yeah.
But when we started doing online, he just focused more on teaching and demos, and he didn't lecture as much.
Oh, yeah.
So, I just think the shift, helped me because, I was losing interest.
Yeah, I mean,
class in person.
And now I'm at this point where it's I just feel every student doesn't care about Zoom anymore either.
Well, supposedly NYU is preparing for in-person fall.
Okay, cool.
And that is where I will fail.
Well, what are we taking in-person fall? Most of my humanities are done. It's just
I have and I kid you not,
Mm.
all my electives left.
Oh.
So, catch me in
What
culinary.
I wonder what we're doing for senior project.
You
That's
can choose.
Yeah, but like I don't know what kind of project it is, and
I think it's anything you want.
oh.
It's fun.
Yeah, but I don't like having that much freedom because then.
That's life. First
no,
of all.
in life you don't get that much freedom.
Oh wait, don't sing. What was I gonna say? We should make earrings.
Wooden earrings? The
Sure.
one. Oh.
Or like
acrylic,
I was thinking.
I was gonna get some polymer clay to make polymer clay earrings.
Oh, like straight up. I have a friend who does that. She's pretty successful. I could show you later.
I did it as a kid, and then I sucked. So I stopped.
Yeah, she's really good. She has like her own side business. It's really cool.
Nice. I was debating like should I start making like little crafts and just sell them on Etsy, but I'm like, they do take a while.
I would not have the patience to do it.
Like it's fun for me to do it, but I'm like, to make one, I know how long it takes to make one. Do I want to go down that route again?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean,
I that's why I'm saying like I can't wait for summer. I can't wait to graduate because then I can just do whatever I want.
when you have a job.
Well, I want YouTube to be my job still.
Oh.
I want to go like even more hardcore on YouTube and streaming. That's like I'm still so like I don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the atmosphere, you know.
Got you. Yeah. I'm just kind of interested to see. I don't really know specifically where I want to go in design. I'm still kind of open to like just trying a bunch of stuff.
Well, you're gonna stay here, right?
New York?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't even know.
If you leave,
What are you gonna do?
what is Top Modern gonna do?
Well,
Just bottom podcast? What?
we need to take it day by day and see how it's going. Okay. But I don't know yet. I kind of like where I'm at right now. Like I'm just trying a bunch of different types of like design in different industries.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool.
So I wanted to take an animation class, like just not go to animation school, but like take an online class or something and start learning, or like human anatomy, like just learn the basics again.
You can do electives like that.
Yeah, but then I'm also paranoid that if I go into it, there's already people who are like, you know, their shit.
I mean, there's always going to be people that know their shit.
I know, but I don't like being the one that does it.
I think that's the point, though.
Ugh, I know.
That's like, I mean, like, we're not technically, like, obviously we know, like, most of the classes we've been in, we know what we're doing, but, like, there's been a few where, like, I don't know anything about audio mixing, and I had no idea what I was doing, but, like,
that's why I felt more comfortable in these classes because I was like, at least I have some grasp in the past.
I think it's important to take classes you have no grasp in either.
Oh,
or else you're never gonna.
I know.
Develop.
You're never gonna develop. You're never gonna learn.
It's very easy to get stuck in what you're doing.
Okay, maybe I'll take anatomy class then if I can find it.
There's some, at Tisch.
Okay. Oh.
I know.
I have to go into Tisch. In person?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
I went on the IMA floor today.
What?
I'm not technically supposed to check it. I just went on the floor to like make sure no one was there. Because it's part of my job. But then it's so nice.
It is.
They put so much effort. Where's our effort?
It's into our sign, our IDM sign that
the
lights
plants?
up. Yep. All the budget went there.
Yeah. We need to get rid of this Christmas tree.
I'll do it when you leave.
I mean, I can help you guys.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking about that.
What if we do tomorrow?
I have class.
From when?
From 12 to 2.
Okay, that's 2 hours of your day.
Well, do you want to run tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's run in the morning.
Okay.
Not even 8. It could be like 10 and we'll get back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna want to run.
Oh,
I'm gonna be so slow. I'm gonna be so slow and tired. I'm literally like gonna be
We have to get rid of this Burger King.
I'm gonna be like, Frederic, go without me.
You always say that, like, just run without me, I'll catch up. I'm like, that's not the point of this. That was not the point.
I feel bad. I don't want to be like make you start to walk.
You act like I'm not already suffering too.
It's just so hard to gauge where you're at because like you have such a straight face when you run. So,
I do. No, you will never know when I'm in pain.
But like I'm so very obviously like tired. I'll be like huffing and puffing.
I'm very like I look kind of bitch face when I'm running.
I mean that's good. Like you want to be a bitch face. You don't want to have like a pussy face when you run. But like I hate that too.
What?
Why is a pussy weak?
Okay, we
can talk about it all day. I hate that.
We mentioned it.
Balls are weak. Balls are so weak. Ow! No. Pussy? Nothing. It's like a Ken doll.
A Ken doll? Are you talking about it's... What?
She's well, okay. She is penetrable, but in my mind, a pussy is impenetrable.
Okay.
Pussy should be power.
Yes.
Pussy power.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. But when I run, you can obviously tell I'm tired. Like, immediately.
I think I just learned, I wanted to do a bitch face because I was like, when cars would drive by or people walk by, I was like, listen, I know I'm not a track runner, but I'm not going to make you think I'm an amateur.
Literally, people are like looking at me like, yeah, I'm tired. You can look at me. Look how tired I am.
I always want people to perceive me as like look at that kid go. Look at him.
I think that's the difference between us. You care too much.
I do care too much.
That's your fatal flaw.
Yes, I care too much about things in life. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't like dress the way I dress. I would just easily like go out. I meant outside. This is fashion. I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of want the blue one now. No, I need a yellow one.
You like blue?
I do like blue.
She who must not be named got me this.
I know.
No, I'm telling them, I'm not telling you.
Oh. Okay, fine. You ready for bed?
I'm so tired.
How many? Oh, wait, okay. I was gonna say, oh my god, she who must be not mean.
She who must not be named?
70 something.
Great.
2 hours ago though, damn. I really didn't pay attention. What was I gonna say? Oh, how many sleepovers did you go to as a kid? Like, did you often go to them?
I'm trying to think. This is a long time ago.
Everybody's asleep over here.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't like every weekend type of thing. But like because I was in like sports and stuff, so we had stuff on the weekends, so I couldn't. But like yeah, I mean like I had a few. Like it wasn't like a random it wasn't like a rare occurrence. Like I feel like I would go to like a few. Why?
Because I always remember like were they close to you? Like, did you have to drive really far or?
No, the way I can't even explain. Like the way like my neighborhood was set up is like when I walked home from school.
Which was walked home. Oh.
Like yeah, good. When I walked home from school, like everyone was walking with me basically to the same street. Like that's how like our neighborhood was.
Yeah. For me, it was 40-minute drive to school.
Oh, okay.
Because of the traffic. Don't know why. Charleston has terrible traffic. And, like, I'm telling you New York level.
Really?
It's just because there's too many people there. And, whenever I went to a friend's house, it would be a 40-minute drive. I would have to cross two bridges to get there.
Wow.
It was on a different island.
There's islands?
Yeah, there's James Island, Myrtle... not Myrtle
Oh, he's
Island.
naming them, guys. He
James
knows his
Island,
geography.
John Island isn't a thing. There's... Oh my god, why do I only think of James Island? Daniel Island,
So they're white men.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's just because, like... Because it was coastal, like, there's just... It's not really island, but it's, like... There's a bunch of rivers in between.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we have, like, 8 bridges.
Oh.
And I would always have to cross 2 to get to my friend's house.
Yeah.
And
no, not for me.
So... But I would always go there to game. And I always remember their houses were so mansion-like. And I was like, I really miss going to them.
No. I mean, we all lived in, like, the same neighborhood, so it wasn't, like, too crazy. I mean, I had one of my best friends that, I mean, in elementary school, was literally, like, a street away, and, like, we kind of would go between houses, so.
There was never someone who, like, I would go to... Oh, never mind, I used to. But, like, when I got to middle school, I never really, like, went to someone's house, like, across the street. Like, that wasn't a thing. I
lived in a very movie-like suburbia, I feel like.
I wish I lived... I want to be in a movie. Like, I love being in movies.
You want to be haunted.
I'm a movie
so
file.
You can be your own horror.
I want to be the star of the show.
But yeah, I mean, sleepovers they were common. I was just thinking, like, it was mostly, like, group sleepovers, though. Yeah. Like, it wasn't just, like, me and another person. Like, it would just be, like, a couple of kids. Like, it became a sleepover. Like, we were all hanging out, and it was like, oh, let's just sleep over. Yeah. It was fun. It was a time.
I don't know if they still have, like, you know...
Sleepovers?
Well, like, you know, people used to, no, like, you know, people used to just go out and, like, have fun on the lawn and, like, water slides on the lawn and play catch. I feel like, I don't know if, like...
Play catch? What movie are you in?
I know, this happened in my life.
Okay.
Like, people used to be there would be a bunch of kids out on the lawns with their parents. And I don't know if that still happens. Or it's just, like, are the kids just literally on their phones now?
I mean, where I live now, I see kids out and about sometimes, like riding bikes, and like they're not on the lawn per se, but like
I feel like the being the kid part is like being shortened, like the timeline to be a kid.
I think it's just different. I think that's just how it always is, though. Like, we think our parents thought our childhood is like different than theirs, and these kids' childhoods are gonna be different than ours. But I don't think it's like shortened in a way. I just think it's like they're not necessarily doing what we did. That doesn't make them adult.
I just want to buy water slides.
I think they still water slide though.
Okay.
That's like a very.
Do you water slide? Let me know.
Yeah, I feel like in Texas it was like common.
Maybe I don't see it as much because it's not as hot in New Jersey anymore. That's why.
I mean, I guess you also have ticks. Gross.
Wait, you don't have ticks?
Disgusting. No.
Why?
There's no deer prancing around.
But like dog?
Dog?
They don't have.
Dogs have their own ticks. You don't get dog ticks.
Wait. Oh, I didn't know there were different
I'm pretty
types
sure.
Okay.
I mean, also most of them are on medications. They don't get ticks.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
You guys can deal with your ticks and your water slides.
Okay, you know what? I never got ticks as a kid, so.
Neither did I.
Bugs just hated the gays.
I literally did not know what a
tick
tick was until like 2 years ago.
When I learned about ticks, I got so scared of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die from a tick.
Lyme disease. Hello.
I now think I'm gonna die because of this mole thing.
Let me see it.
Oh, like you're gonna diagnose me? It's bumpy.
It has a lump.
Yes.
But when did you notice it?
3 days ago it popped up.
Okay, just keep an eye on it. If it starts to grow abnormally, then you have to get it checked out. If it stays the same and it's the same size, obviously still check it out like in a year. But like I think it's fine.
Ugh.
I would have been such a great fucking doctor. I always think about that.
Did I tell you what I wanted to be?
No.
Originally as a kid, an archaeologist. I want to dig up fossils.
What a dying profession.
I know. Like, who the fuck wants to... I thought it'd be so fun. No. It's just because I watched dinosaur things as a kid. Also, you ever collect shark teeth as a kid?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were, like, just out and about. Like, just... You don't even have to dig, like, layers. There's
well, not, like... I didn't live near a beach, so no, not like that. But, like, when I went to, like, places, I would buy the shark teeth. So, I mean, I collected what I bought.
It's so weird. I could go into my backyard and find... I wasn't even, like, near a beach, but, like...
Wow.
I didn't know they were this common.
Insane.
I'm like, wait, so Megalodon used to be here?
Meg the Stallion.
We'll do Megan Thee Stallion and Timothy Chalamet come in comment.
What?
Same middle name.
Nice.
Okay, we can end here if you want. That's my ending conclusion.
Wait, why'd that thing turn off?
No. Well, the audio is still there, so it was on pretty earlier ago. I bet I reached the
maximum.
Yeah.
Well, should we say goodbye?
Yeah, I guess we should say goodbye.
We'll pause it and
in the video, wait, we'll let them know.
I'm sure they'll know.
We'll let the people know. So I'm sorry. We got caught up.
You can't see us now, but we're about to make out.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay. Bye guys.
Bye.
See you in a week.